What's up, guys? Alex Kozora from SteelersDepot.com back with another episode of Chalk Talk, the 8th episode of the year. And today we're going to look at Power O and how appropriate, because of the great rushing performance by Le'Veon Bell, the first 200-yard rusher in Steelers history since 2006 when Willie Parker did it. So it's only appropriate to look at, for the football purists out there, to kind of a throwback game from yesteryear, to look at a power concept that's been around forever and the Steelers used very effectively. Dave Bryan talked about it the other day in his film room. We're going to look at it again one step farther today, looking at the Power O. Obviously different than zone blocking, where Power O is going to have assignments, and you're going to have your base blocks already established. And we're going to go through it here left from right and break it down here. This play is going to be run to the left here. We're going to start here. Team out of 13 personnel. T is Heath Miller. They motioned him from the two tight end side over here at the last moment. His blocking assignment is he's going to work to the second level and get to the MAC linebacker. We're going to have Kelvin Beachum. He's also going to work second level. He's going to create a seal block here against the Buck linebacker so he can't scrape across and be able to fill that lane as he watches the flow of the guard, the pulling guard, and the running back. So that's a very key block, as you'll see in the pictures, which we'll put up here in a little bit. Ramon Fosh is going to down block, and this end here ends up crashing down into the weak side A-gap, and it actually helps the Steelers out that way because the end basically takes himself out of the play. Pouncey the same. Again, aided by that nose tackle, who's going to have that inside shade, makes that down block a lot easier. And then here you're going to get your first pull. David DeCastro, you're going to pull across, going to kick out the Will linebacker. You're going to have Gilbert base the end. Matt Spaeth is just kind of looking for that safety, Michael Griffin, who's rolled down into the box to make sure he doesn't try to rush through and to stop that backside penetration. And then Will Johnson, another key block. So our second puller here. Steelers love to do this. He's going to pull across. He's going to work to the cornerback now. And kick him out and create that alley. And what we want to try to focus on here, because this end takes himself out of this play, now we're left with three defenders to the side we want to run to. We're going to have this triangle here. I'm going to show it here. This is the triangle. We want to control this triangle. These are the three guys we have to take out that creates that alley. And you're going to see it in the pictures now. We're going to start with the personnel. Again, it's going to be 13 personnel. This is late in the game. This is, your 4-minute offense. You're trying to kill clock, trying to control the ball, which the Steelers end up doing. And then you're going to have the blocking scheme here. We'll go through it one more time with the pictures. Heath Miller, the tight end, going to work to the MAC linebacker. Kelvin Beachum going to work to the second level. Going to basically create that seal whenever the Buck linebacker tries to come across. You're going to have the left guard, Ramon Fosh. He's going to be able to seal the end once the end crashes down. Pouncey the same with a nose tackle. DeCastro pull, kick out the Will linebacker. Gilbert base the end. Spaeth is kind of watching, making sure Griffin doesn't try to rush through and stop that backside penetration. And then Will Johnson as well, got to pull, come across the formation, and work upfield to the cornerback. And again, here's the triangle here as it plays in motion. We want to control this triangle. Those are the three guys. Your Will linebacker, the corner, and the MAC linebacker. Those are the three guys you have to control to create that alley. And watch it here. DeCastro, look at him putting Cameron Wimbley, the Will linebacker, on his toes here. Great kick-out block. Miller working to the second level, to the linebacker. And you're going to see it here, Will Johnson pulling through to the cornerback. And then look at the finish, because we talk about the scheme. Now we're going to look at the execution of it. It's beautifully executed. Look at the finish here by Miller and Bell. Miller flattening Avery Williamson, the MAC linebacker, the rookie. And welcome to the NFL, son. And then Will Johnson as well with a nice block. And then Le'Veon Bell lowering the shoulder on George Wilson, the veteran, who does bring him down, but Le'Veon Bell made him pay the price. This is a play the Steelers ran often. I believe David counted 7 times on Sunday of the Le'Veon Bell's 33 carries, and extremely successful. It harkens back to that old school kind of offense. Remember Moon Mullins pulling? I don't remember it, but I've seen it. That Power O scheme. The Steelers ran this 4 times on their last drive of the game. It went for gains of 6, 8, 10, and 10. It goes for 10 here. So you add that all up, that's 4 carries for 34 yards. That's a great stat there. That's a great way to kill clock, keep your offense on the field, and really show that success. And when you have a guy like David DeCastro, you have to pull him. Credit to Haley and Munchak. While they did run zone schemes in that game, they really took advantage of that Power O, even if Munchak is a zone guy, because it is really successful when you have big 66 pulling, and it's a 10-yard gain for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check in with my stuff, Dave and Matthew, as always, with great content. Have a bye week, so Steelers fans, lower that blood pressure for a week, rest up, and we'll talk to you next time right here on SteelersDepot.com.